Hi, my name is Puronne and I have a photo studio here in Tyresö, Stockholm, Sweden. I'm gonna show you my studio today and what equipment I use for my photography. I love to shoot creative portrait, fine art photography and love to edit them in Photoshop. And I hope I'm gonna learn you something of what I love to do. But I'm a full-time photographer and for my living I shoot also babies and families, pregnancy, I shoot weddings, but I love to shoot people. So I want to show you my studio now and welcome to me. Welcome to my studio, and this is what you see first. You see my awards and my diplomas on the wall, and this is because people don't want to give me a bad price or give me the best price or like that. I want them to know this is gonna cost you. So you can see a lot of the products I have on the walls, and when you go inside here, you go here for the slideshows view, and I show my image in the sofa. You can take a little fika, Swedish fika, and then you look at them at the screen here. So people can sit here in the sofa and choose my products and choose the image size on the wall and some albums, some wall arts like that, different kind of that, and I hope they're gonna buy. And this is some paper choice I show them as well. This is a fine art paper and I love gold. So what you can see here, I have gold details everywhere. This is my chair where I sit down like a school desk, so I show them. So I have gold details in everything I do. I'm gonna show you more. This is my studio. When you come inside here, you can see I have many things you can use in the photo shoot. And you go inside, and I have just painted my wall and floor in white colors. The children can just play on the floor and the paper is not in the way for them to play. So it's easy to have many laugh in the pictures. They can go around, and I always use football to put in the pictures. I'm gonna show that in the other course later, what I'm doing for shoot babies and children and like that. So I have chrome like my studio flashes. I have also daylight for my videos when I do online courses, and my lovely this flash I love the most of them. I use that for my fine art photography and for every kind of photography. It gives a really nice face and shadows in the face. It's like a deep umbrella, and chrome 100 ELC is my flash. I have 2 of them, and this is my first flash. It's like this style FX is 15 years old right now, but it's still working. I have some service on it, so it's really nice. And this is my lovely colors in the papers. The normal paper I use, it's a gray one. The gray, I can do everything with gray. I have on the background and change colors in Photoshop. So gray paper is perfect. I love to use overlays in my image, so I put overlays in the Photoshop so I can use many different kind of backgrounds afterwards. It can be it look like it's painted and it's really nice. So this gray is really good for just if you want one paper and some colors in the studio, you use white walls and have a gray paper. If you don't have a paper, you can use just some fabrics, textile, and some textures. You can just use what you like to have the gray ones. But when you use the flash and white background. If you use one flash, I can turn the flash in the different ways, so I can have both black, gray and white with only one flash. I hope I'm gonna learn you something about that, because it's an easy way to use to just have one colors on the wall. Here is my station with the makeup. I don't do makeups to my customer. I use a makeup artist, but customers can borrow it, or I just help them a little bit with small things and some things in the face if I need to. Now I'm gonna show you my edit room. This is my place when I'm in the morning, when I plan my work. I sit here in the sofa and I do meditation. It's really nice to go for a walk 30 minutes and then I sit down and plan my day and have some meditation, because I want to be focused all day what I'm doing now. And here just where I can go to toilet and eat some lunch and have some coffee if I have customers who want to sit down here. And here is the dark room, I think. It's really dark because then I don't have the light from outside. We can see this on this side. It is many cars outside. But if now it's a rainy day, it's cloudy. But if it's sunny, it's always the same color when I edit my image. So behind these walls I do my edits, and this is what I use. I sit down here and plan my things. I have also a printer from Canon to small prints for my customer. And of course my gold details everywhere, and my camera also have my gold details. So here is what I'm sitting, and I use a MacBook Pro and have a bigger screen to see my image. Just like that, so I can have a computer with me if I'm working somewhere else, and I put everything so it's really good computer, but in a small packet, I think. I'm sorry, my English, I don't understand. I don't speak so well, but I'm trying. So this is my edit room, my dark room. I'm gonna show you my cameras. I haven't bought new equipment for a long time, so I use older. Now it's really old. I think this is 8-year-old now, my camera, like Canon 5D Mark III, but it's still working. And before, my company was pink. This was pink, but now everything is gold. So I have a 50mm Canon 1.2, and I put the gold on the lens as well. So you can see here is gold, and it's gold details. This is a Sigma lens, but it's really good. It's 70-200 and it's 2.8. And this camera is a 7D Mark II. It still works. It's a good one. This is a wall in my wall and some art, so the customer can look at this, and also have so many sheets you can borrow, some small skirts and like that. And I put the skirts on the head, and I don't know. So I hope you have enjoyed to be in my studio today, and now I'm going to show you a little from my work. In the beginning I start to work with some, when you have the, I don't know, the builder equipment so you use for building houses. That's the kind of lighting I used from the beginning. My father and grandfather also were photographer, and when I was a child, at like 7 years old, I get my first system camera from my father, and I shoot people, things, everything. And my friend have small cameras, and I go there with my big one and was very angry at him in that time. But today I'm really happy when I'm a photographer full time. But I started my business when I was 30, so before that I didn't believe I can do this for a full time, and I started my business to do websites and logotypes and like that, and illustrations in the computer. So then more and more people want photos to the websites, and there it was. My first wedding was, I shoot that 2004, and after that 2005 I opened my first studio with my equipment. Hi, today you're gonna follow me when I have a workshop in the studio and make some portraits. It's easy sometimes to do creative portraits and fine art photography. In this time I use a model and I put some fabrics on her, and then I have a pot with flowers in her head, in the hair, so it's look very beautiful. And then afterwards in Photoshop I gonna put some overlays and edit the image so it's look like art. Hi, this was all from me, and I hope I see you again next time when I'm gonna talk more about editing image. I'm gonna learn you more about that, and I'm gonna also teach you how I shoot in the studio and what I'm thinking about and how I do it. So I hope you enjoy. You can see me at my social media, Instagram, Puronne for the artist, or you can find me also in Facebook, Puronne. Okay, bye bye!